Hello everyone and welcome back to Sunless Sea. I'm Ziyal. How are you guys doing? Your captain, or I'm the Shadow Stranger, however you wish to refer to me. Our goal is to, after a long voyage, and Ken is ready. Gonna take out this Bringalops. Get ready to fire. See if we can get him. Got him. Alright, can't keep the lights on anymore. Because we are in trouble. But this is one of those sort of things where, yeah, you'll get some pages if you do this, but you butcher for supplies, there goes your hunger. It helps out a little bit. But anyway, we're going to sail ourselves straight back to Fallen London. And last time we really took care of finding the last constable, who seems to, it was revealed the fact that it was actually the Cherry Man's daughter, which is an interesting fact. For those of you who play Fallen London as well as Sunless Sea's Zubmarine, it's one of those sort of things to where I personally geeked out, like going, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, because they kept saying in like Fallen London, like, oh yeah, this will be figured out someday, or won't, or we don't bloody know. Hold on, I always forgot that there actually is a pause button. What was my... I'm having a little bit of a trouble making brain work. No. Do I actually have any recent... no. Got romance rolling. I'm trying to see if I have recent news. And actually, would that be in the whole... Nope. Okay. So anyway, I hardly ever actually pause the game. Didn't seem like having a recent news, so it looks like I spent it. It's one of those things you kind of forget about. But we're slowly getting ourselves in a harbor. I really want to make a concerted effort to get myself towards actually having this submarine. And it's one of those things where it's like, I even debated going back to my old save file that, like, had me decked out with, like, oh, the best of the best. But, yeah, if a hard drive crashes, I suffered a while back, that's not an option anymore. A prayer for relief. Oh boy, new nightmares. Fantastic. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, okay, Harbor Master, any messages for me? Something gets changed. Blind Breeze returns business at the dock. You got a free evening. Someone wants to sign on. Alrighty-roo. Yeah, make a happy tidings, which makes me all glad to welcome you back to London after your certainly perilous voyage. Now to our business. Alright, let's hand over the last constable missions. Well, you found it. It's more than anyone else has done. Ooh, such wealth! Earned by actors buy better equipment for your ship. Look at that. Cool. A new engine or a deck weapon would be a good first purchase. How nice of them to give me that advice. Suppose something known that she is still alive. Complicated things, families. His lordship wishes me to invite you to drinks at establishment if you should not be busy. Cool. Alright. That's kind of cool. It gives us an opportunity to not be so poor as we start out our things here. Now, here is one of the things I was going to show. Remember last time when it came to... I had, by going out and getting strategic stuff, turning into vital intelligence via putting the two of them together. When I'm talking to the, when I'm talking to the Dark Spectral Admiral, I can go, what is it? What is it? Tell me quickly. And boom, boom, boom. Yeah. What? Look at that. Money. I'm glad you brought this to me. I have a colleague, so what's a diplomat so-called? I will tell her this because I trust you. This diplomat will pay better, but I will put forward the information better use. Leans forward. There are powers in this world I cannot speak of. There are more affairs than Navy I'm afraid of. Bring me information like this and we can set matters right. And by the way, I know my voices are trying to change in between people. I'm trying my best to remember. Infrequent recordings causes problems. We got this. Money, money, money. Yeah. Yeah, what do you want now? Chapel Lights, somewhere northeast of London. That place sucks. Okay, let's real quick. If it's a new place, we'll check it out. Pirates. Yep. Game assist. Hunter's Keep. Sister's doing fantastic. Thanks for asking, Vendor Blight. How's the dead doing? They don't care, but with her. All right, this is the interesting one, right? So we have the opportunity to peculiar tales with a 1 in 4 chance of this, or we can hunt some unlikely tales to the place. This is because we've done some sort of investigation. Let's just submit it as fact. Let's try 1 in 4 chance. Ah, shucks. We didn't get any money for it. Candidly, I'm not sure what you saw if it's trouble is nonsense. Anything else? Yes. We categorize the military administration, you know, although it's occasioned some quite vigorous debate in Abbey Rock. That is where the sisters are. We're nearing a nice little port here. Codex, yep, exiled, etc., etc. Con Shadow. Oh, these are always fun. Come, let's hear it. Report submitted. Other officials gather around to hear tales of bloodshed, debauchery, and the jokes about the con the Shadow produces so efficiently and so entertainingly. The one about the con and the donkeys produces a roar of patriotic laughter. Encourages deputy recorder to unlock the departmental drinks cabinet. Yeah, we lost some of this. And new accomplishment. Yeah, alright. Quaker's Haven. Yeah, I think we've already talked there. It's, yeah. So, boom. Damix Island. Yep. Awesome. Okay, we have over 1,000 echoes. How about them apples? One thing, let's check out the voracious diplomat. Let's see. The diplomat layers near Mansion's Pyre in the second floor office of the gymnasium for pugilistic ladies and gentlemen. That's fisticuffs or, okay, boxing. Good lord. I'm so old. Your conversation is punctuated by distant shouts and blows. Diplomat smiles fondly at the sounds. Pigment agent. I have a friend, Diplomat said casually, who'd be grateful for passage somewhere else. The Conne, for instance, or Port Carnelian. They'll help us establish an intelligence network, and it'll grow later. Well, we gotta do that. Boom. Okay, both are probably temporary, but they're all you need. All right. So we have that, and from what I can tell, it's just a matter of setting them up somewhere. Well, let's see what she has to say. What do you think about what is your role, diplomat? Catley grinned. The kind of diplomacy that doesn't get written down. I'm attached to Admiralty, not the Foreign Office. London is not what she was. Basila's interests abroad. Look after them as best I can. To hope you're patriotic enough not to ask too many details. Okay. What do you think about the Dark Spectacle Admiral? Well, now, the Admiral's a man of principle, very straightforward, very traditional in his views. I think it's rather courageous of him to expect the Navy to operate without outside assistance. He has excellent taste both cheer music and wine. I hope that makes my feelings clear. No, it doesn't at all, actually. But if you get vital intelligence, see, you got ourselves something going there. So let's check out. Now, well, here's one of the things that reading the morning papers always a good idea. News from home. Terror goes down a little bit. Let's see. Anarchists, the Calendar Council of inexplicably dynamited drinking fountain. Ministry of Public Decency is located in the short nest of Gal Blighter Wasp. Okie dokie. Traitor Empress forbidden singing in the street. Why is she the Traitor Empress? I don't know. I played a lot of Fallen London. I'm still not sure about this. Now check this out. This is what we call making a command decision. We can purchase a townhouse. And if we do purchase a townhouse, we will be able to rest more effectively, shall we say. Which would make for some interesting stuff there. I'm not entirely sure about doing that yet. In fact, I think I'm going to take it out of my hands real fast. And I'm just going to take a rest here. I got a restful night. Lost 1 terror, that's it? Gosh, okay, I need better room. But the idea is that by doing this, we open up private sanctuary where we can create items, wills, etc., etc., etc. All right, so let's quick check out London. It's the greatest city in the world. What's the rose market wanting right now? Okay, I got none of that. None of those. And I can use a free evening to change that around. Okay. But the idea is that, and he still needed help with this. Double bone dice. I think I was supposed to go like the chapel, which is far north, which I may end me up near there. Let's check what else we got here to talk to, and look at things here when we say hello. See, because the idea is that to acquire the Zubmarine, distant colony, Port Carnelian, you'll learn how to do this. You have to be prepared for your journey. It's going to be a tough one because we saw what we had to. So we're going to do the prudent decision, I feel, which is looking at these are usually the ways you want to go. Now, we have an interesting kind of thing. This is a forward weapon, and we have to check our ship. We do not have a forward weapon. We only have a deck weapon, and it sucks. So we have to look and see what we can take care of. Now, what I'm interested in seeing is that if things have changed a little bit to where the idea is that that's the forward weapon. Hell Thrasher. God, it sounds cool, doesn't it? Life damage, crew damage 2, warm up time is 4 seconds. Weapons of savage power, compulsion. Now the other thing we can also do is, the aft weapon, forward weapon, suppressors. That's always interesting sort of things. You're gonna burn through fuel like quickly, but you can go across the things. Let's see what we got in terms of if we go a little bit cheaper, and I'm very interested to see. Again, make sure it's a deck weapon. Don't do it again. Okay. Crew damage is 1. Hull damage is 15. It's only 500. Discouragement. Torpedo gun. I'm actually interested to see about torpedoes, if that's actually gonna be something I'm gonna really need to be caring about more in the future. The idea about crew damage is whether or not I could take a ship alive, shall we say. What I think I'm gonna do is I think I'm just gonna say whoops, and this is the best. That's the forward weapon. It's funny. Flincing attacks, okay. It's got stagger, it's got this. But we'll be able to get some more going on here. This is a deck weapon. It's got good hull damage. It's got good everything. Warm-up time is good. And we're just going to go kaboom! There goes all our money. Doesn't it feel good to sell all your money? Boom! We just sold off our old cannon. Right now, we are defenseless, but we got ourselves a powerful weapon here, which is going to come in handy, considering the sort of trouble we like to get ourselves into, or I like to get myself into. Okay, but I'm moving forward. London, the greatest city in the universe. We will have to see about getting a new recruit and see what's up. Okay, an officer. Now, it's a gunnery officer. Like to help you blow up some monsters if you have me. Presbyterian adventurous. Not dying to do that. I wonder, does that come back? Yeah, she's still there. So I'll figure that out after I've attended to everything else. Because right now I don't have enough going on here. In fact, actually, we're going to check with drinks of Cherry Man first. Because I've never actually done this. Tonight we'll drink from Medusa Head's best stock. The proprietor himself, the Cherry Man. Cherry Man waits in his office a cold hearth and decanter of fine brandy. At least she's alive. Cherry Man leans forward in his chair, staring at his hearth, presses the coals of his cane, try as he might. Not stand to catch the log. He slumps back in his chair and downs a glass of brandy. I wanted a reunion. I'll have one when I weigh that. That's something. One day, perhaps. He stares dully at the embers. At least she's alive. That's something. He's a little Australian, apparently. So who are your partners and rivals? The widow, the gracious widow. Don't make me laugh. Gracious as a shark. Reckons she used to be a princess. She thinks it's a big noise and spite. Topsy King runs the Flint. If you call it running, mad as paint. Fiduci, who's supposed to be a tomb columnist, but I don't know. Runs the ring fights. December from the counter console. Yeah, he's a wrong and me. Smiles, all teeth. You don't want to get in the wrong side on me. Wheelchair members London. When he was here in that store? Vault like night. Where he's deep in cups by now, staring at the far walls were glass. Getting over the city all at once. You could hear the wings, feel them right down the bones like a river roaring. The ground opened. He buried his face in his hand. A moment passes and he looks up. His face is calm. Haven't been that frightened since me old ma died. Say what, she was made Mr. Stones look like a pile of man. One time it couldn't have been more on fire. Just keeps going on. So yeah, talk about smuggling, huh? The gold tooth wing smiles. Found ways to a way to bring in sunlight. Tricks and boxes paid off Mr. Fires. It's a long way down and sunlight doesn't last. So I thought, why not cut it with moonlight? Hard to tell the difference down here. Has some funny effects, of course. But I'm looking at that. Could be useful in someone, right? Talking about the sunlight trade. Yeah, it's getting late, early, whatever. We got some information going on with him. Won't be unable to return after doing this, but we'll call it a night. We'll see if that goes. Hey, he gave us some wine. Biscuit Knight gives you a gift of his compliments. Wine! Huzzah! He does not tolerate fools or failure. But hey, business is done for now. That's also what they said before. But hey, our terror went down. Yippee-ki-yay. Okay, so we got that going. We've turned in everything there. I decided to buy a big gun because I call it an attachment to my longy noggy. And just kind of seeing if one of these sort of things. How much you get pay again? It's 10 echoes. It's like whatever. I should have actually probably said. Sorry. He, she. We're still not sure about that. But I don't believe that we're going to be getting the press. We're going to be going for her right now. We do have some interesting valuables here, but we're going to have to go to the shops and spend all of our money on a couple different things. One, we have to ask ourselves, do we want to keep making the ride in order to, I mean, you can sell this off right here for a fair amount, sell this off for a fair amount. We can get the Frigganer's Honey. We can do you can 50 for these. I'm going to buy one of these. Yeah, that's an interesting decision by my part. We'll see if we are in that area. But the rest of it is going to go all the way into supplies. And oh shoot, I need more crew. How much does this cost? 10 echoes, okay. This one costs 30 echoes. Alright, what do we get? Hey, we gained 3 crew. Woo! We succeeded in that. Alright, rich pickings. Awesome. Okay, cool. So now we're 4, but we got 13, we got 7. We are ready to make our way around. So, to remind ourselves what's going on, what we're doing, go to journal and we can see the fact that Iron Public Days, Rose Market, Time to Healer, new recruiter wants to sign on. We haven't really done anything here. Report from, oh yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that. It's supposed to go to Neath or something like that. Learning about, withdraws from the sea. I ain't paying the 300 things. We are supposed to go to Astival, something about the cannon there. And, romance. Alright, so here's my plan. And this is where the strategic information is northeast of London, Chapel of Lights. So let's take advantage of that situation. I think I'll go for fuel efficiency more than anything. Supplies aren't great the way that they are, but music is awfully calm. It'll kick in just a minute, or my headphones are too down low. Oh, there we go. I love that sound. But, kaboom, do we have a gun now? This is a knife. I've seen you say knifey spoony before. But, yeah, you'll see the wonderful effects when we have the opportunity to fight something to where we can go kaboom and blow things up. It feels wonderful. I always recommend going for a gun first, according to the old rules, shall we say. I don't even think I spent my evening off, now I think about it. We could bring them out of news. I don't really care. I'd rather keep the news, so just get the core report where we go. Hunter's Keep is always around there. But the idea, I don't think we're going to get anything here. For Vendor Blythe, Ragged Crow, Wither's got some sort of thing. Gator's Mourn, Sea of Lilies, Khan's Glory. I mean, we got to really kind of figure out the sort of path we want to take. I think that because of our increased fortune, the way it comes here, I'm going to set a course through, let's go through to Dam Exile. And we'll see if we can properly get our terror up, or we'll see if we can scavenge for some supplies there. And beyond that point, we'll see if we can chart a course where northeast is a ways, to say the least. Okay, here's where we test our metal. Let's see what we got against this bad boy here, and see if we have enough to be able to take him on. This is an interesting decision, to say the least. Hi. Come here. Come here. Okay, stop, come here. Okay. Okay, we're slowly acquiring a target here. Fire. Okay. Now the idea... Oh, and he's submerged. Oh, now he's back up. This is where if we had a submarine, we probably could do some more stuff here. Okay. And see, he's still slowly popping this around here. I see you. And the idea is that we have a gun that's able to do decent damage to this guy. We're also trying to see if whether or not he's going to be able to, his Western Angler Crab. See, we stagger when we do that. The question is whether or not he's about, yeah, when he charges, do you want to try to stagger? Ooh, that's going to hurt. That's 10. I can deal with it. Actually, we're in a good position here. Oh, it's not as good as I thought it was. Okay, boom. Okay. And it seems like there's stuff underneath the water there. Oh, right. Dissected. A tough challenge. It's a little bit tough. So, Death of Angler. Shell Shattered. The glowing, at least, Sea. Lie Silent. Yeah, I know what that word. I can pronounce it. Totally. Okay, we now have one irrepressible mass, glob organic fluid and dripping fluids retrieved somewhere that you ran out to think about. And I got some supplies. Okay. Yeah. Well, it won't keep, but it looks tasty. Let's do it. Let's see how it goes. We lost hunger. So, plain tip is satisfying. Two sailors complain the meat's size melted dramatically when the cutlery is applied to it. They're probably engaging in mischief, but your crew became nervous. Nervous but satiated. Well, okie dokie. Yeah, but you see, the cannon, buying the new gun, even with a... Which, I just realized, officers... Yeah, I already have a gunner officer. Anyway, I just realized with officers, that was maybe not the... or, like, we have very low... What do you call it? Oh, yeah, I'm going to be sending out my bats. We have very low iron in terms of doing damage. So it's a matter of that would go up and make things more worthwhile in the future. Alright. Going through here. And at least we got rid of the darkness. Gotta fight back the darkness. Just like... Oh. I see. You want some of this? Have at ye. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah, that's right. That sucks, doesn't it? Oh, he's almost trying to make an escape. Not happening. Scuttle this bad boy. Cast Curiosities gives us 3 supplies. Well worth it. Hull isn't great. There's no denying that. That is a slight problem. Yeah. You don't have any Ratis fiber. You basically get the rats to repair your ship on the fly. So we're going to have to be a little bit more careful about this in the future. Okay, so we did that. Hey, you know what? It costs 1 echo. One of the company's bogus feelers to negotiate an early release for contract. Spratlings, she tells you, face bleeding. I keep picking them out of the porch. Me hair and me eyes take me away. I'm a good worker. Alright, come on board. Alright, we're full on crew. It cost me an echo. Good, because I only have 2. Alright, port, fantastical. And come on, luck. Yeah, come on, luck. We gotta go. Luck. Alright. You don't say. And that's good. Let's not get too greedy. Okay. Now, from there, we are going to go be crafting our path through this way in order, and then eventually heading south and or north, depending on whatever the heck I feel like at the time. I mean, a lot of times, a way that you can... Oh, shoot. Alright, burning blue. A hiss of horror from the lookout. The glim light at the front of the ship is sputtering and arching, fizzing with blue light. Even as you watch, blue fades. It's not a good omen. So basically, we can tell him a Z story here, or we can take a 50-50 chance. Perfect natural explanation. Let's take the 50-50 chance. We did it! Light meets dark. The darkest Neath is more than the absence of life. It's physical presence, which distorts the shape of the world. Your light melts the darkness, restores sanity to the world. You explain something to this to your sailors. It's not the first time they've heard it, but it seems slightly less nervous. Okay, so that's what we can call. That's what we call success, right there. I will say that. Pretty cool. And I'm also trying to take this opportunity to kill off. See, this just screams like, can I use my submarine here? When they have things going on like this. Probably a little bit greedy with my light, because fuel's not exactly perfect. Okay, we know that that's just a ship. Ooh, wow, excellent turn. Thanks, guys. I think so too. I'm feeling pretty good about it. That's so. I will say that they definitely have upped the going at different routes. I got lucky in the sense of where to find the last constable, and I imagine the rewards must be much greater if you are oh, we can fight that. It's really kind of a matter of, you guys saw what we had before. Yeah, let's see, let's just try to outrun her. If we have to fight, we fight. But crabs aren't very fast. Ba-da-bum, bum, bum, ba-da-da-bum. See, this is the oh, does that actually work? Huh. No way. Okay, stop it. Stop it. How do I stop it? Oh, okay, you can stop it like that. Cool. I don't even... Was that even an option the first time around? Man, really should have known this stuff. I played this game so much. I mean, it's kind of embarrassing. Well, it's very embarrassing. A lot of things in my life are, though. You know, that's kind of how I roll. Here we go. Now we have ourselves something that before we wouldn't want to have messed with. Although I'm feeling pretty confident, especially considering it looks like it oh, there we go. Fire, 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 fire. Back up, back up, back up, back up. When it starts charging, start charging. Whatever. It's not charging. Oh, now it dies. And it's got a really fast, it's got a good reload time. Alright. Long live big old cannoner. Okay, so we have some sort of thing. So we have the idea is that scoop it up. Is it jellyfjords, young jellyfish, a lesser species? Do the dreams of jellyfish become real? In any case, the sad sick of goo dissolve into the Z. Well, let's see. Let's let it disperse. Watch their oil rainbow colors fade. Face? From above, the jellyfish cap doesn't look a little like a woman's face. She dissolves like smeared paint. And we got a Z story. Woo! So I'm talking about. Okay. This never actually went that way. There's a vortex. There's that. We'll stop by Shepherd's Pie Island, I suppose, because we're here. You can always get the port report. And then, I mean, fuel's looking alright. See, the thing about it is that from before, and these things might have changed, you'd actually kind of think, man, wouldn't it be awesome to get an engine? But as far as I know, if things have stayed the same, things might have changed before. If and when your first captain dies, your first captain will die. You will make it, oh, okay, we can learn some more stuff here. Oh, okay, so what do you want? You want a cask of this? That's so much? What? I don't have any money to do this. I don't have the money to do that either. Give me a port report. See, my thing about it is that, like, that's so... I mean, it's cool to have the wine around to be able to do this and this, but... I don't know, it gives us some more information and tell us more about that, but 7 supplies, it's not like I'm exactly loaded up, if you will. The shops here are basics. Okay. Okay. 2 crew lost, a hit if opponents below 50% hull. See, that's one of those sort of things to where I'm still trying to figure out whether that would be viable here. We got the port report, good enough for me. Although, actually, well, tell us about the 3 graves who sleeps beneath the turf over in the island northwest. Up from the Z bed. You know, the drownies? The sailors, they won't rest? Well, they rest here. I've seen them come up out of water, white and dripping, dig themselves in the earth. They take turns. I think they miss the feel of the earth. Okay, Tale of Terror. Ooh, kidoki. Fantastic. And now the whole crew is terrified with our 2 echoes. Doing good. Ooh. Hello, sir. Ah, shite. If you press E a little too fast. That is another pirate vessel. I do believe so. Tell me. Are you ready? Yeah. What do you got? You're aware of me. Okay, and there we go. Get us some stuff. What do we get out of cash curiosities? Bale parable linen. Parable linen is serpent placed behind mirrors or something made up. In the case, where did this sleek and amber glimmering cloth? Sounds good to me. Life is good. Okay, so the rocks are there. I'm still trying to see if I can figure out a way to get to Port Carnelian, and I could go to the Abbey, but at the moment there's not much point to, because, and what we have to see is whether or not Station 3, interesting. Okay, that's just a normal one. We can get rid of some of our hunger that way. Station 3, you say, huh? Horn Keebler, horn. No useful function. Provoke nearby sea vassals or hostile things. I've never... It worked. Oh, that was poor choice on my part. And now it's charging. Whoa! We blew him up in a nice bit. But we're trying to get to it before we use up our hunger and use up our supplies. Yeah. Okay. Butcher for supplies. Yep, lost the hunger. Boom. Okay. Yep, that's just Abbey Rock. We still have this, and we still have Station 3. Which is really funny, because I'm 90% sure... Was it here? I have no clue. One of the things I used to always do, I just straight up missed it, or... I don't know. I made my choice, but let's see what Station 3 is all about. It's definitely got a name that just screams out, what's going on? Our fuel situation also isn't great, so lights out, sailors, shall we say? Okay, what kind of shops they got here? Nothing. Grand, fantastic. All right, hums of high steel walls. All right, so let's see. Stationary hums behind high steel walls up the hill are clearly visible outlines of warehouses and building of a spire. Lamps are low when they burn all. Our ship are the only one in the harbor. Let's see. Yeah, I don't actually have that. Oh, yeah, a 40. Never hurts to know who you're up against. Hey, we did. Ironmonger's tools stacked near the stairs, a pile of worn-out tools, tongs whose hinges have given way, a hammer whose head is coming loose from the haft, an anvil whose surface is mazed with deep cracks. All right, cool. Beyond that, well, let's try the gates. Erase deliveries. No way in. The metal is still hard and icy cold at times. Temps of chisels and crowbars fail. Perhaps you bring the ship's guns to bear, but no. If return to certain delivery, the gate will open. You know, if you find it. Well, let's telescope to the shore. See what we got here. Church or something else? You stay on the high point of your ship and look to the shore. There's a steeple building on the horizon, but the largest thing in sight. No cross marks atop it, nor any symbol you recognize. Interesting enough, this smooth and copper long box, something that you can actually get. Gotta be out in the sea. I was sending my bat out. That's actually something that you can get via Fallen London in ways. Visage is something southeast. Visage is a interesting place. That is all I'll say about that. I'm not really ready if I'm like ready to go here. What I really want to do is I want to actually chart this place, considering I made it here. And I did actually buy... Whoa. Now, I think that's a Khanate ship. I'm not sure about that, though. But we got the Unterstrom here, I believe. Yeah. Hey, cool. I even said it right. How about that? Alright. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, they may just be this. Our hull is in decent position. We could try for a raid. But the idea of what we're doing here is, hey, perfect timing. Okay. Ooh, wow, another crab, too. Okay, let's say, Unterstrom, climb with the foam fiber ladders to the summit. Alright. Monsters. Sea full of monsters. Trade honey. Honey, as Shermer explains. Everyone wants honey. Life in the shrimp is unvaryingly, occasionally deadly poisonous. Shrimmers are desperate for the diversion that prisoners honey bring, but they get what would pay in return. Supplies, though, at least. Yeah, well, some intelligence. That'd be cool. Ships really visit. Well, let's trade some honey, though, okay? I've lost one of this. We gained supplies. Alright. Bulimians. Shrimmers pile up slabs of sweet mauve, shrimp fresh. Nourishing, although it does taste rather like a muddy horse. They also generously throw in a Bulimian, whistling eyeless mobile fungus thing. Problems? Throw her in the sea. No room? Throw her in the sea. She shrugs. Probably it'd swim. If not, plenty of room in sea. Okay. Good to know. So we picked up one of these guys. And how about we visit the village, see what has to go. Day of stories, central contradictions, Shermer existence. They hate the Untersturm, but they do anything to avoid leaving. Monsters stay. Their stellar ship came. Features shipwreck, a rain of orange jewels, a mother's blessings, a great deal about adversity and survival. Whistle hints about their homeland somewhere to the west. Interesting. Cool. Anyway, there's no guy. Doesn't matter. It's not like I can afford anything. All right. I gotta stop doing that. I have to be careful with my decision making here because we have ourselves a bigger prize, but I do not know if this is something that take on Eastern Angle Crab. It is worth far more. Oh, shoot. Back forward engines. Okay, he's having trouble getting around there. Dang. How bad does it hurt me? Okay, we were able to slow it down. Okay. Not in love with this. We're not going to be able to keep it at bay. The staggering is helping. Okay, make it around here. Come on. Alright, we're using the terrain to our advantage. Keep firing. Okay, you want a little bit more? Yeah, now you're starting to run, aren't you? Oh, now you're starting to charge. Keep the firing. Get that better cannon up online. Okay. It's hard to tell. Okay. Oh, no! Oh, 20 damage right from the onset. Hull damage, that is. Alright, but we're about to take you down. You're going down. Got it! Ha-ha! Alright. So, destroyed Easter Angle Crab, shells shattered, and the glowing Elysiae lie silent. That's the best I'm going to do. Butcher it for supplies and other oddities. Honestly, that's what I'm going to do because of what's going on. We get new supplies. Yeah. We get more of a mass. Yeah. And yeah, man, just keep eating this. Looks good. Cool. You like trading trout. The trout tried to kill you a few hours ago. Take that, Eric's trout. Okay. Our ship hull is not doing great. What is doing okay is that if my hull is at 50% or better. Okay, that's one of those sort of things I kind of forget about. Okay, so time is passing. I am determined to see. I could check out Visage. Visage is this whole chain all by itself, and I think I will head towards that general area. My lights are terrible. Shoot. Oh, we're gonna try to see if we can avoid contact with them. Because my thing about this is that if I don't have a way of selling things... Oh. Well, isn't that fortunate, actually? But I don't have a means to do much with it. Oh, crap. Okay. Alright. Crying Heights some distance to the south. Okay. Gotta avoid that. Crying Heights. Alright. Oh, okay. Oh, crawling stars. Look out shouts far above the false stars of the cavern. Isaac, forbidden look, which stopped them, which at least stirs discussion. They won't like it, but it's safer. Let's assign a name. 50% luck. Oh, okay, cool. That's his luck. Gaptooth Stoker Avers. Oh, the gray, leathery, but lucky. Cool. Okay, we found Crying Heights. Hopefully it's not the crying game. I do not believe... If this was like kind of like before... And man, this is where we're getting into some interesting territory. I'm not... The idea is that where we currently are, we could, depending on how much we have to seek around here, I do believe that Port Carnelian is usually, I believe, within this sector here. And we might have made it past the bats. I'm sorry, what are they called? Whatever they're called. Made it past the what do you call it? Basically the blue feather. I think they're called prophets. And those birds hurt. Although we've taken down some big old crabs, crab soup or something. I don't know. Maybe an episode something like that. If you're related to crabs. Okay, they're currently getting close, far to the south. All right. Yeah, we're getting closer. Ah, haha. Doesn't it feel good? Just please, just have a means for me to be able to buy anything. It's like, see, that's what I'm talking about. Those blue prophets. Those things hurt, and our ship's in no condition to fight them. And they've done a more interesting job in the expansion, I feel, is that look at the way that they fly, like the bat swarms and stuff. They really are. They fly like in much bigger circles, shall we say. All right, here we go. As we land our ship in here, let's find out what's going on. All right. So, okay, we can buy fuel. We can sell wine. Okay, so we can sell enough wine. We can also buy this at a profit and sell it back, or give it away, or whatever. We can buy things cheaper here, but we can buy fuel at profit. We sell the wine. A couple more of it. Please keep us going for a bit. Anyway, let's check out. So this is the tutorial. Yeah, unofficial research, distant colony, prepare for your journey. Alright, Zubmariner, a fierce philanthropist. Her house is built in tall, porticoed London style. You can help me out with that one. Her house is built in tall porticoed style, red brick and white plaster, decorative iron railings painted black. Its mistress is subject of intense colonial gossip, independently wealthy, industrialist daughter, a widow, unwelcome in London. But then, what does she want with you? An invitation arrived as soon as you docked. Wouldn't hurt to have her backing wealthy benefactor. Yeah, Zubmarine. Boom. Okay. You expect a sizable gathering, but just you, her, and a decanter of admirable sherry. She's not a small one, but comprehensively occupies the armchair. She wears sensible satins and sensible shoes. Her hair is impeccably curled. I heard a number of shocking things about you, all of which I consider thoroughly promising. Her accent has a hint of Midlands melancholy to it. She must have much of her life on the surface. For a time, she asked questions about your travels, less avidly in her answers. She gets down to business. A question. Tops off for sherry. Some years ago, the nations of the Neath struck an agreement to abandon the research in submarine travel and leave the Z-depths untouched. The agreement of nothing consequence. Sailors mutter about it when listening to Admiralty's follies. You nod. She raised glass to us, and what is your opinion of the agreement, she asks. Scoff about it. It's nonsense. Nowhere should be free and so capable explorer. Submarine! It's in the title, guys. Okay, here we go. A new friend. Her smile is conspiratorial. Then we can help each other. I prepare to finance, in a large part, improvements to your ship that will make it capable of submarine travel. The Admiralty or other powers disapprove of such innovation. Therefore, we will need to be discreet. I procured experts, laborers, and a workshop. They are well paid and loyal. Here's our address. Meet us there, and we can begin our work. Alright, cool. I wonder if it's only for this ship, or like, do all ships get it afterwards? Because I want to sell this thing eventually. I hate it. Okay. So we have some interesting stuff here. So, off the shore of the Glooby Inlet stands a rickety factory. Once supposedly still, it was committed to cutting and polishing of sapphires. Now it's a place for the fierce philanthropist, husband, and intrepid staff engineers, ingenious men and women who convert your ship into a submarine. Alright, so phase 1, contribute nautical know-how. Some contribute ingenuity, others get graft. What you contribute is hard-worn, hands-on experience of the Z itself. Okay, your experiment modifications by 20. Alright. Boom. Reluctant reception. Non-engineer listens. Critically, he jots and crosses out. He doubts and quibbles. Fierce philanthropist is forced to clear her throat. Engineer makes minuscule but critical adjustments to calculations. 20. You can trade Z stories, Stygian armory, outlandish artifacts, or extraordinary place to increase this. Okie dokie. So the idea, from what I'm saying, is this one's locked, and I wonder if you can only do one at a time, which would be interesting because it means I need to pick up another one of those and kind of forgot. Or maybe I don't need it. Retrieve a Zonar schema. What the flip are you talking about? Alright, so the idea is that there's obviously some more stuff, and we shall go and talk a little bit more about that and figure out what's going on, because there is also the idea is that we can influence affairs here, and we can also insinuate agent into here. Fail's quality is not great. We can also put bulimia ashore. I'm not entirely sure what the heck that's going to do for us. I don't think it's a good idea. But the idea is that we have some more options, but I want to keep us in suspense for next time. What's important is that, and also she's in exile from here too, which is interesting. But what's important is that we are on our way to Zubmarines and figuring out what's going on. It's going to be an interesting trip back to fall in London after this, but we'll see how it all goes. So I thank you all very much for watching this episode of Sunless Sea Zubmariner with me. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button, etc., 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 YouTube things. And know that there'll be more stuff coming out. There's actually going to be a video coming out of me, my face, my actual visage. I was talking about visage before. What I look like. Woo! I'm an overweight guy with a beard. Whoa! I not play video games for a living, and I'm in my 30s. So don't get too excited, ladies. But I am handsome as hell, though. Just tell them like it is. No, anyway, but the point is that that's something that's going to come out in the future. We'll let you guys know, but just know that I'm very busy with a lot of other projects going on, yada yada yada. In my real life, that is absolutely insane. I'm trying to find any time at all that I can sit in front of the computer and get these out to you guys. So just know that it is a very big priority to me. I wish I could do it often, but once again, this is being recorded at past. It's after midnight. It's just whatever time I can find. So anyway, that's my quick explanation at the end of this episode for Sunless Sea. For those listening, thank you very much. I appreciate it very much. Hope you have a good time, and I'll see you in the next episode. And I'll see you later, my delicious friends. Cheers.